Hello everyone. Hi. Smooth jazz is better than lo-fi. Do you have any DMCA free playlists? Because this one is quite short, so it's gonna end at some point. Hello everyone. Hi. I put some lo-fi music today because I'm going to try and be more like chill, low energy today, unlike Saturday when I did not try that and it ended up with me bleeding. Okay, that sounds bad. Wait, I don't want anyone to worry, so I'll explain the situation. I don't keep stuff like that around. Oh, that's okay. I mean, I put this one on because I know that it's DMCA free. Hello everyone. Hello Tiberian Feed. Hello Retouch. Hello Lupella. Hello Borador. Hello who else everyone is. Cookies. Hello. Yeah, I put this on because I wanna like remind myself to be chill today. Hello, how are you today? Might be too dramatic for chill teams. Time for a blinding ray of light to tear through the clouds of this dark day. It is a dark day, isn't it? I don't know if we're gonna talk about it a lot because I do mean to be an escape, honestly. I really do mean to be an escape, not a place to drown even more on sorrows. So I'm going to explain two things. First, I'm going to explain what I'm going to be doing right now. So last time that you saw this, it looked like this. We had gotten to quite far in the coloring process, but as I was studying it to come back, right? I opened it, I looked at some references, then I opened it and hello Sylvinus, how are you doing? I opened the drawing, I opened some references, I studied what am I going to do, what am I going for, and I realized something. The reason I started this series, the Drawing Chibis, was to teach you my process of how to go through Chibis, but also to change it. Because the way that I naturally draw chibis, the way that I gravitate towards, I haven't been happy with for a while. So this right here came as a result of me trying to keep it within 3 heads, which is not my normal. And also to keep the hands and the feet kind of like chubby and cute and round. That worked very well for me. I really like the new style, but why not extend that and also try a new coloring style? So instead of going for what I normally do, which is the process you saw last time, instead of that, I decided, you know what? Let's duplicate the layer and let's try something new. Let's try a new style first. And then we can finish that because that is practically done. So I just want to start with a new process first. This stuff will be forgotten about in a few months and it will make the VOD very dated. Yeah, also we have been talking about it in the Discord. So not necessarily what I want to do. But if you guys want to talk about it, we can talk about it. But first, oh, hello, Red. How are you doing? So first thing I'm gonna do, instead of going through the colors and already do the shadows and stuff, I'm going to color the lines. I want the new process to look something like this. First, skin. I already left the skin how it was because I'm not gonna change how I do skin. I really like the combination of soft and hard on the skin, plus the blush and the lights. I think it's really important that I keep it. Then, color lines. Then the eyes, and then we are going to add some gradients and some lights, and then after all of that I'm gonna see if we need any shadows. So now that I explained that, let's explain me, my situation why I am low energy, why I am recovering, all of that. I want to explain it better because I think in my intent to not worry you guys beforehand, I ended up making it very mysterious and maybe even more worrisome. So I don't want that. So, hello, Mori, how are you doing? Welcome. I'd say enough has been said already, I guess. We don't talk about how I'm doing. How are you doing? I'm doing better. Doing an art stream? Yes, we're doing a chill art stream. Chill being the keyword. Looks like you got a picture to draw for a paint museum. It's for Mim, and by the way, this Saturday it's her birthday, so this time I have to finish it, okay? Beyond any jokes at all, we really do need to finish it no matter what, alright? We have to. So what I'm gonna do to make it easier is do a clipping group, a clipping layer on top of the folder with the lines so that it's easier. And I'm gonna talk about what the whole procedure thing is. Ooh, that's not, it's gonna need to be a lot darker. Alright, there we go. So basically, I had a surgery. I said a doctor's thing, I said a doctor's appointment. I called it things that wouldn't worry anyone, because in my real life, whenever I told people, oh yeah, I'm having a surgery, they would get like super worried about it. They were like, oh my god, hey, everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry, you just need to be calm. Don't stress about it. You have to like drink this or that to be calm, and don't worry, everything's going to be okay. And I'm like, you know what? I wasn't worried, but now that I see you so worried and trying to calm me down so much, now I'm starting to get worried, you know? So when I noticed that was the reaction I was getting from everyone, I decided I didn't want to worry you guys like that. And I decided to call it just like a doctor's thing. You slipped once about surgery already? I did, but it was after I had it. So when you get done with this, you can start doing emojis in future streams. I know, but I still have one chibi to draw, which should be a lot faster and easier because it's the two-head chibi, which means very little detail. If I do this right, which is like if I'm doing these streams to train myself, to change the way that I draw stuff. If I manage it, it should be, you know, faster because I should avoid the details. So I had a surgery. They had to remove a benign thing, a completely benign thing. But you know how benign things are. You have to take them out or else they might not be in the future. So what you hear right now is me not being able to breathe through my nose. So that's why I sound kind of like so bad. I sound bad because I can't really breathe all that well, and because like the nose is very involved with voice, right? So alright, yeah. So I sound nasally and stuff, and I have to be low energy because when you talk, like your entire head resonates. And that means I am not letting things sit that should be sitting. I'm not letting things just chill in my body. I'm moving stuff around and I probably shouldn't be. But it's fine. We're keeping it chill. We're keeping it chill. The whole recovery process should take, for like the basics of just being normal, should take about 10 days. So by Tuesday, I should be fine. I should be more than fine. And then in like a month, I should be better than fine. I should be better than ever. Whatever. So that's what I wanted to clarify. Just so you guys know that when I say like, I'm not like, I need to keep it low energy, it's to keep myself safe. And also, I have been having some like head pressure behind the eyes, which is why I've been avoiding screens. But I took a painkiller, a prescribed painkiller. Don't worry about it. So I should be fine to do the whole stream, no problem. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I don't need to clarify anything else. If you still want to know anything, do ask about it though. But yeah, just so you guys know where I'm coming from when I say or do things. If those guys at the fair can draw a caricature in one sitting, you should be able to draw a team in one sitting. Maybe you can learn something from them. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I wonder how... I do wonder how long they train for that. Because when you focus on... Oh god, sorry. When you focus on just one style of drawing, you should be able to, like, do it that much faster. In my case, I feel the most comfortable with chibis, so that's why I thought it would be like a good stream to do, basically. Also, before I forget, I added lines. I added these lines, on the hair, because I noticed that I was struggling a lot with the hair last time, so I decided to add these lines to give it a bit more body and to help me decide when to put shadows if I want to do the shadows again. But I think with just coloring the lights, it's going to look just so much prettier. I think it's going to already be a huge difference. What I'm trying to do is saturate the colors more than just making them darker for the lines, for the edges. Because when you make them darker, you kind of like... You know, desaturating is not my favorite thing. I've talked about this before. This, for example, should be redder, I think. I don't know. Skin is difficult. I'm gonna be the first to admit that skin is quite difficult. No problem. It's great that the difficult part is gone and you're leaving it behind you by the day. Yes, I was significantly worse on the first few days, so that's why I definitely shouldn't have attempted a collab on the first day after the surgery. That was kind of irresponsible of me. But I have been noticing like slight improvements day by day, so I am pretty confident. Let's grab this one instead. The lines for the skin are definitely the hardest ones, in my opinion. They tend to be like... It's hard to hit that balance. It's hard to hit that balance between reds and browns and like cream-ish colors for characters with white skin like this one. Oh, but God, I have to finish it. I have to. There's no other option. Listen, Mim's birthday is on Saturday, so it has to be done. Like, there is no other thing to do. I just have to finish it, period. But we can relax and be together. I can't wait until I'm like fully healed so that I don't feel weird when I talk. And then I could do a free chat with you guys. I've been wanting to do a free chat for a bit. I miss chatting with you. Maybe it would be better to see... Oh yeah, those lights are fine if I take away the green. Maybe I could take away the green already, actually. Since everything is colored in, we can already have like a more natural background color. Like that. Like that. That would be better. You can do it! Thank you. This color should be good, I think. I think so. You already sound better. It's good that we'll be able to hear your beautiful voice and repeat it again soon. So soon, you guys. I mean, the post-op paper did say 10 days. So I'm literally counting. I'm literally counting on it. Oh my god. Keep cool. Keep cool. Don't yell. Don't yell. Don't get overexcited. Don't get overly excited, girl. Keep it down. Another reason why I was slightly concerned about streaming is because when I say I enjoy streaming so much, it's not an exaggeration, okay? I get too excited. I get too energetic. If I wasn't listening to lo-fi music right now, I would already have completely got off the rails with the level of my voice. Not great, not great. But you know your weaknesses and you'll know how to counteract them. In my case, it's lo-fi music because it makes me sleepy. It makes me feel like cozy and like I wanna take a nap. I'm not gonna. I have a drawing to finish, but you know, it counteracts the energetic nature of the stream. How are you guys feeling today? Your positive energy is why we love you. You know what? That means a lot. That means a lot because I said this so many times, but I'm gonna say it again because it bears repeating for everyone out there. I used to be a very pessimistic person, a very nihilistic? I don't know. I used to be very pessimistic. And one day I decided, you know what? I don't like this. I think I want to change myself. And changing into a positive, optimistic person is honestly the best decision I took in my life. It wasn't easy, it wasn't immediate, but it was the best I could have done. Ever. The best thing I could have ever done. Wow, that is very desaturated still. Should be more pinkish. I think it might need to be more pink. Let's go back to the ref. I think pinkish would be better. But honestly, as you can see, yeah, I think pink matches better with the rest of the hair. Maybe it should be a little bit darker though, because it's gonna get lost. Yeah, it needs to be a little bit darker. As you can see, it's already improving so much just by coloring the lines. Just by coloring the lines, I'm already liking it so much more. So that's why I wanted to change my process to... Because normally this would be the last thing I do. Normally coloring the lines is the last thing I do, which is so dumb. It has such a big impact. I might be doing so much extra work that I don't need if I color the lines last. You know? Wouldn't call it a weakness. It's nice you genuinely enjoy it. I know. Did I call it a weakness? Oh yeah, I did, because I said know your weaknesses. I meant you know your weaknesses as in, you know, if I need to be doing something, like for example, keeping chill and not screaming. Getting too excited about streams is kind of a weakness for that. But I know that I can counteract it with some lo-fi. I didn't even think of slow jazz Tiberian because like I legitimately approached this as a, okay, what would be chill enough to make me stay chill? To remind me that I have to stay calm. And lo-fi is definitely something that gets me there. For sure. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start with this one then. Lo-fi is definitely the thing that gets me there. 100%. I hate this color. What is going on? Ooh, that is worse. What about this? That's better. That's better. Much, much better. Joshua, welcome. Hi. Hello, Elyssia. How are you? I am good. I mean, I am healing from a surgery. I don't feel like, wow, a lot of pain or anything, but I feel several discomforts, and if I stare at the screen too long without a painkiller, I feel a lot of pressure behind my eyes. So that does hurt, but I took a painkiller. I've been staying away from screens and I'm healing, and by Tuesday I should be just doing great. Just doing amazing. Alright. Maybe this. Maybe this texture. Since it borders this color. True, it does look slightly better. Earlier it looked kind of spray painted. It did. I do have a tendency to go off with the like soft coloring, and that is not the best. To be completely honest, that is not the best. It should be hard, like cell shading should be more important than soft shading in this kind of drawings. At least that's how I prefer it when I look at my references. But it's very hard to fight against my nature, you know? And by my nature, I mean the way I've been painting this entire time. So that's why I wanted to approach this as a, okay, let's think about it. Let's use this as training. Let's use this as a training grounds. Let's actually be conscious of what choices I'm making. And it feels like I have learned so much through drawing this series, but particularly the meme drawing. I feel like it has taught me so much because it is the first one in which I was challenging my normal methods, right? So it definitely feels like it's the one that taught me the most. I hate how nasally I sound. I hate how nasally I sound. I'm so sorry. For anyone who's like, oh my god, why does she sound like that? I'm sorry. I'll be back to normal soon. I'll definitely be back to normal soon. But for now, this is how I sound. For now, this is it. Just a hindrance. Have you ever tried 90s smooth jazz? It's the stuff they used to play in grocery stores and elevators. It's very calming. Ooh, like elevator music! I could have tried that. I mean, I could try that if I found a DMCA free playlist. I diverted to this one immediately because I heard about this one so long ago. It's Stream Beats by Harris Heller, who I think he was, if not the first person to make a whole business around DMCA free music for streamers, then he at least was the most vocal about it. I really value that because, like, streamers, some of them, yes, some of them are making tons of money. Some of us are just starting out, and we just need to not be afraid of being copyright stricken and our channels deleted just because companies needed to make an extra cent that they really don't need, you know? Oh my god, let's not get that political. Sorry. Anyways, my day today has been weird. Lots of stuff piled up worldwide. That's, yeah. You don't even need to mention it. Even from the moment I woke up, I was like, wow, what a freaking day, huh? I really hope you specifically, I know that you're, you know, close to the area. I think my geography isn't my strong suit, but I hope you're safe. I hope that it's not, you know, affecting you too much. There's only so much we can think about those things without already feeling bad about how we can't really do anything but watch. And I guess donate, but realistically, we have to focus on our own lives because otherwise, like, no one wins. Alright. You might try searching for Muzak. Muzak? Recovering from surgery is a little tough, but I'm just glad you're doing a lot better. I am. For the first few days, I was... On Saturday itself, after I finished the collab, I had like the worst sleep of my life. I finished the collab and then I think I had several hours of dropping into a kind of sleep, kind of limbo for like 15 minutes at a time. I remember like getting up and looking at my clock to see how much time had gone through and being like, oh my god, that was 15 minutes. This night is going to be eternal. But that was just the first night, and ever since I've been steadily sleeping better and better, to the point that yesterday I slept pretty well. So only woke up like once or twice, which is just great. Honestly, listen, recovery is not the most comfortable thing in the world, but you know, procedures are necessary for our health. So I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm not gonna complain about it because like it's important. It's really important. I just complain about how my voice sounds. I really hate my voice being so nasally. We have Grill Thursday today here. People stuff their faces with meat. Okay. Whoop. They sell those in grocery stores here in America now. Like with grilled meat. Am I missing something? Did I say something? I wasn't talking about that. Ooh, no. It needs to be a little bit stronger. That's better. Alright, and now for this one, we're gonna make it a little bit redder. Maybe not that much. Chill. Definitely better. Definitely better. Oh, look at that. That's already looking cuter. That's already looking so much cuter. Music was a company that made a lot of that music and delivered it by satellite. It's become a generic trademark for that type of smooth jazz. Oh, wait, but okay, I'll research it. I will research it. We are going to need some chill streams throughout time, I guess. Or maybe not, hopefully not, but we should always have it just in case. So I'm gonna research to see if it's if it has any DMCA or if it's completely usable. If I finish this chibi quickly enough, which I don't think it's gonna happen, we know me already. But if I did, I could show you guys the first time that I realized it once and then I never changed it for some reason. But the first time I realized that painting the lines first should be the way to go. I had this one chibi that I was drawing a long time ago. I don't even remember what year. Sorry. It's when I do noises like that is because like it's getting hard to breathe, talk, and swallow at the same time. It's a balancing act. It's a balancing act. But yeah, I never finished that chibi because by the time I got to painting the lines, I was like, oh my god, I'm so frustrated. I want to play with eyes. And playing with eyes, for me, means doing like 7 different types of eye coloring and then not choosing any and leaving the piece there forever. Because you can't decide on which one is your favorite. And that's where it is. Alright. Alright! Good choice, good choice, good choice. Good choices. Hello Ellie, how are you doing today? Better, Daniel, thank you for asking. Hi, how are you doing? I've been steadily recovering and by Tuesday I should be perfectly fine. And for now, we just have to deal with nasally kind of like nasal voice, you know? But it's other than that, it's quite fine. It's quite alright. I think that's better. I think I like that more. Missed part of my message about polished donuts and fat Thursdays. It's good that you're getting better. That I had operation. I was randomly getting knocked out for next 2 days with lingering anesthesia. Ooh! I never had lingering anesthesia happen. I did skip part of that message. How? How did I? Oh, my day today has been weird. Lots of stuff worldwide. That's why I missed the message, because I got stuck on that bit. There's Fat Thursday here today, so people stuff their faces with donuts. Well, that's nice. I mean, I like donuts. I don't think I've tried nearly as many as you guys probably have, because everything pastries in this country is, I wouldn't say limited, but there's less variety because I'm gonna keep talking about this, but we have dulce de leche, which is like the best fucking sweet thing ever. And so, like, we don't really produce much of anything else because it's the best thing. Nothing can compete with it. It outsells everything else. So I tried some churros. For anyone who knows what churros are, everyone should know what churros are. I tried some churros this last summer that had like wacky flavors. Wacky meaning like Oreo and Nutella and stuff like that, which isn't that wacky. But the point is that once you've had the dulce de leche, everything else is like kind of like wacky in comparison. It's like, why would I buy this instead of buying with dulce de leche? So yeah, donuts are nice. I think one day I should travel and taste the true power of donuts with anything other than dulce de leche. The smooth jazz was replaced by the 80s and 90s pop music in the early 2000s. I think the company Muzak went under. If the company went under and nobody has the licenses, it should be DMCA free. Should be. Should be the keyword. We're not gonna trust anything on the internet. Anything. Everything must be checked. Everything must be researched properly. Alright, so it's hard to breathe, talk, and swallow at the same time. Don't tell me that out of content that sounds bad. You can't tell me that sounds bad. That sounds bad. I think your head is in the gutter for this one. I don't think it's on me. I don't think it's on me. I think this time it's on you. Let's see if this color works for the boys. It kind of doesn't, but it's not far off. That works, I think. I think that definitely works. Maybe it should be a little bit bluer? Nah. I like it like this. Definitely like it like this. Hello, Ellie, can you draw me? I want to see more of your drawings. Welcome, Road Roller. Today is finishing memes, Chibi. Not really drawing anything else because we really want to finish this piece for Mim's birthday on Saturday. So I'm happy that at least you're fine. It's been such a rough day in many different ways. Yes, I know. I woke up with a knot in my stomach. Well, not with a knot in my stomach. Just as soon as I picked up my phone and read the multiple news, that that's when I got a knot in my stomach. It's you know, not the best day in history, but I'm trying to not worry about it too much. I'm trying to provide an escape for others and even for myself, because there's nothing really we can do right now other than just take care of our own mental health. You know, there's nothing really we can do other than care for us. Maybe it should be a bit bluer. Maybe it should. It's a tad too red. But I don't know, I don't like it purple. But it is purple. But it's also pink. But it's purple, but it's also pink. Do I leave it? Do I leave it like that? Do I leave it like that? I'm gonna leave it like that. This energy is so good. It is so good. When I got surgery, it was hard for me to eat stuff. It really did hurt for 2 weeks. They removed something that was infected in my throat. Yeah, I mean... That's why the recovery is taking long. Because it takes long. Because our body really does need to recover from something like... You know, something so invasive. It is invasive. It's for our own good. And it's important, but it is invasive. I think most of the stuff they produce were covered, so they're still under copyright. Oh, god damn it. I'm trying to force a laugh out of myself. Of course, my head is in the gutter. Well, in that case, whatever helps you. You know what? Talking about being in the gutter, I have this one friend who is the person who played Shantae, the first one, so that I could catch up on the story. And now that I finished my Shantae and the Pirate's Curse playthrough, I told him, hey, stream this whenever you're like playing it, and I can be on the computer, stream it on Discord. Like, stream it. I want to see your reactions. And oh my god, it really... If you weren't expecting it fully, it really takes you away with just how horny it is without it being an outright, like, edgy game. So, yeah, Mine in the Gutter, watch Shantae. Nothing more in the gutter than that. I'm playing older versions of Shantae. Are you playing the first one? The Nintendo DS, I think was? That one is rough. That one is... It has some mechanics that are quite rough. Quite annoying. Current BGM is fire. It is a bit intense, isn't it? It is a bit, but it's not energizing me, which was, you know, the point. Can't really call it chill. You can try Space Ambient Bullshit. This guy's stream beats also have something, a playlist called Ambient. I just thought maybe it would sound like Enya or something. I will share a link to an internet radio station with the type of just in the Discord after the stream. Okay. The Game Boy Color. I only played Half Genie Hero. Half Genie Hero isn't as thirsty, I think. Well, I'm excited to try that one because it's what everyone thinks of. When they think Shantae, everyone is like, oh yeah, Shantae the Half Genie Hero. And wow, that came out terrible. Ignore my tongue. Ignore my real life typos. My real life audible typos, please. Just for the next few days, I'm going to be lenient on myself in my pronunciation because talking is so freaking hard right now. Talking is a challenge. I've been kind of silent as much as I could be this entire These past days I've been trying to stay silent. I think I might like this more if it was red. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better. That changes the meaning of the drawing, like what's on the front and what's not, but I think it looks cute, so I'm gonna leave it. I hope you're okay, Ellie. I am okay. It's just not as comfortable to do things like talking or breathing or swallowing. It's just not as easy as it normally would be, but it's, you know, I'm on day 6. I am on day 6 of recovery, so I am on the better part of it already. And soon, very, very soon, by the time the weekend is done, I'm gonna be already on the really on the crest of recovery. If that's a thing, if that makes any sense. Oh my god, where did I put the eyes? They're not here. Where are they? Did I put them in colors? Why did I put them in Why did I put them in colors? What's my problem? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Frick! Frick, where did I... Ah, this is bad. This is bad. I can't find these dots. I cannot find these dots. They're supposed to be white. Oh, okay, they're there. There they are. Good lord, we are literally just going to cut this right now and put it on lives. Because I am not willing. I am not willing to play around with this. There we go. That's so much better. I remember they're supposed to be white, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna make them in a layer so that I can just paint it white afterwards. Okay. That was that. The music stopped. Music? Are you okay? There we go. There we go. Oh, it started autoplaying a different album. Oh, right. Remember how I complained today about YouTube refuses to give me my dark mode? It keeps switching me back to light mode. It also keeps switching me back to autoplay. Like for no reason. Like no matter what I do, it keeps just returning to light mode, autoplay on. It's driving me insane. But nothing I can do, so we just deal with it. We just deal with it. I hope you'll recover soon. I will! We're already on day 6. It's gonna be okay. Not the very first Shantae game yet, but I will. I think you'll enjoy Having a Hero. I'm waiting. I'm so excited for that one. It's the one that everyone talks about. I want to see how it changes. Ellie, you speak better than some native English speakers. I know you're fine, but I mean, I'm super nasal here right now and missing some important key pronunciation bits. Will Ellie finish this Chibi? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I will because, oh my god, I shouldn't yell. I will because Mim's birthday is on Saturday. Her birthday stream is on Saturday. So I really want to be able to deliver it. I missed the deadline on Lottie's birthday. I missed the deadline on Christmas. I missed every deadline that I could for giving out my drawings. So this time, I really want to make sure that I finish it so I can give it for her birthday. Is this BGM okay? Is it way too, like, mystic or something? I don't know. I don't know what to think. It's really cute. Thank you. I mean, talking in general is difficult, especially if you don't say anything 90% of the time. Background, welcome. Hello. Lurking. Well, I hope you enjoy the lurk. Welcome. How are you doing? I was explaining about my hair. Are you guys there? I keep asking because OBS said that it had disconnected. Are you guys there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Here, okay. OBS disconnected, so I stopped talking about anything important. I was just gonna mention yet again that the reason I sound like this is because I'm, you know, healing from surgery. So if I sound nasally and annoying, it's because of that. Don't worry about it. It will be back to normal soon. That's too gray. I don't like it. We need to give it at least a little bit of saturation and some color. I'm guessing blue would work, like a light blue, because it would match the rest of the accessories in the boots. I think this would be nicer. Oh, this music is gonna put me to sleep. If any of you guys watches my streams to sleep, which, why would you? I am not a calming kind of streamer. But today is the day. Today is the day to actually fall asleep to one of my streams. If that's something that you ever wanted. Yes, we can hear you. Hope it wasn't anything too serious. You sound fine though. Officer, welcome. Alfarius, welcome. How are you doing? It wasn't anything serious. It was preemptive. It was just... Excuse me a second. It was just taking something out, something that is benign, as far as anyone knows, before it got too big, you know? So it's definitely not like... It's nothing bad, it's nothing dangerous, it's nothing that was affecting me at all. It is just preemptive health checks, which I think is one of the most important things. I know that some people don't really have access to quick and free or cheap medicine that would allow you to do preemptive checks often. But if at all possible, you really should, because, you know, it's worth... Is that better? Yeah. It's worth going through a little bit of a bother in order to make sure that everything is going to be alright. You know? Forgive me, but I have fallen asleep during one of your streams before. That is perfectly fine. I'm glad that I'm helping some of you sleep. Sleep is important. Not every day do I hear someone say they lost their eyes and don't know where they put them. Well, artists, man, we can sound very weird sometimes. Or look very weird. Have you ever seen an artist drawing in real life? Fun fact, most artists tend to draw when they're trying to get a facial expression, like a particular facial expression. We artists tend to do it in real life to feel our muscles, or even without realizing it. We just do it. It's very funny to watch an artist while they draw, particularly if they're focusing on expressions. It's incredibly funny sometimes. I'm missing all of my N's. N's and M's don't exist in my vocabulary anymore. Those two letters are gone. They're never coming back. Or rather, they're coming back on Tuesday when I feel better. Look at this! Isn't that so much cuter already? And it's literally just painting the lines. I am happy with it. I am happy with it. Except for this. There we go. Now that we're done with the coloring the lines and the skin, we're gonna leave it as is. We're gonna do the eyes. Now this is going to be interesting because I don't have a set way to do eyes. I just fully like enjoy the process and see where it takes me. I don't really have a formula, if anything. We're gonna grab the colors though, that's for sure. I wonder where I had the colors. I'm guessing here in the references. We're gonna grab, to make sure that it's as faithful as possible, that is a mid-tone, this is a dark tone, this is another important mid-tone, and this is the highlight, kind of. Obviously the highlight is pure white, but I think we got it. I think that's, yeah, that's the palette we're working with, I think. I would say. So let's see where the eye takes us. Let's see where it feels like going. Cause I don't know. I don't control the eyes. The eyes control me. You should have both of the pros. That was at your end then. Yes, it was. We can wait for your recovery. Elyssia, not a problem for us. We lost you for a second. I know, it disconnected. I don't know why, but thankfully it reconnected immediately. Thankfully. This music sounds like I'm trying to figure out the trick shot on a golfing puzzle game. If that means it's relaxing, that's the goal. That's what we were going for. I haven't played any golf games. I'm sorry. Not really aware of that. No, but I fall asleep during the stream when I'm extremely sleep deprived. I hope that's getting better. I hope you're getting less nights of sleep deprivation. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, let's run this through rather quickly for the first impulse. Let's just do a general gradient. Like a chill, not really thinking about it gradient. Then we're gonna do the pupil. Everything I do with the eyes is on a different layer. All of them clip to the base of the eye. That looks quite alright, I think, for now. Hi Ellie, hello Mo, how are you doing? I think I fell asleep watching your streams a few times. I don't know why. I tend to need some sort of audio to sleep for some reason. That is perfectly fine. Luna? Hello! How are you doing here? Welcome! I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you cut it early then. Definitely better than the alternative. I mean, it's literally... It's not really anything so far, but, you know, they decided that it was going to be taken out as soon as possible. Pupil. At least this one I need to name. So then don't use those letters. Elysium Beacons. Hey, that can be used for a meme. What? Elyssia Beacons? Speaking of drawing, I've been practicing these past few weeks by just drawing birds and some logos. You kind of convinced me to return to drawing. I'm so happy about that! That makes me genuinely extremely happy. Right. Next layer I'm gonna do is a shade shine with an airbrush. Just to give this lower part a lot more life. Sometimes I put it on top of the pupil, sometimes I put it behind the pupil. Right now I'm feeling top, but we're gonna see how it goes. Oh, hey, Mim! Welcome! How's it going so far? I'm gonna finish this. I'm going to finish it. I'm so happy that you're going back to drawing cookies. It makes me really happy. I'm doing good. Drawing looks great so far. That means a lot. Thank you. That really means a lot. When there's no light in the eyes, it sounds kind of soulless. Yeah, I know. But the highlights I leave for the ending normally. How is it going so far? It's going well. It's going slow because I am in a state of being slow and chill. Ooh, and also struggling to breathe. Alright. I'm going to try next. What are we going to try next? We're going to try a hard circle. Do I want a hard circle or do I want... Do I want a hard circle or do I want like a little chill circle with a brush? I think that looks good. I think that looks cute. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep it that way. And then, do you remember when I said, guys, that the eyes, I don't control the eyes, they control me? This is what you're looking at. This is me just going like, I want to see how that will look. Oh, it looks good. I'm gonna leave it. I have no technique. I have no chill. I have nothing but whatever I'm feeling in the moment for the eyes. That might be too much. That might be too much. But if I lower it, that could be cute. And then, I am going to do something I also like trying sometimes. I'm going to lock the pupil, grab the darkest color, color the pupil from down up, see if that looks good. If not, I'll just... I don't know if I like how that looks. Ooh, let's try purple. A little bit of purple from down in the pupil. A dark purple. That's too intense. That is too intense. I guess we're gonna leave it at that. I guess we're gonna leave it like this. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a bad color. It's not bad. I think we might leave it like that. Maybe we want to tone down this, though. The gradient on top. Or maybe not. You know, this is how I do eyes. This is the process every damn time. Believe it or not. This is how I paint eyes. I just get lost. Hello, Chib, how are you doing? I rendering electric blue. I'm just trying stuff out. I just really like doing eyes. I just really like painting eyes. Hi Ellie, good to see you. I hope you're feeling well. I'm feeling a lot better. That's for sure. I'm feeling much better. I'm on day 6 of what should be a 10-day recovery according to the papers that I got. Oh, I forgot to paint the lines in the mouth. That's fine. We're gonna do that later. I'll do that in a bit. I think I'm gonna paint the the highlights and see how we're doing there. Or wait a second. What if the pupil has like a little bit of an outline? Oh my gosh! Thank you! It's been a rough day, but I feel happy to catch your stream today. I'm on appreciation duty today. Thank you so much, Anonymous! Anonymous? Wait a second. Anonymous? Okay. Thank you so much! Ellie sounds like the dog from the meme of This Is Fine. It's just really... I just really lose control of what I attempt to do with the eyes. It's stronger than me. I just really enjoy playing around with eyes and the different ways to paint them. It just makes me really like creative and happy. And I don't know, I feel like it's very hard to paint eyes and not get to a place where you like what you're seeing. In my opinion, at least, that's what tends to happen. I just like what I'm seeing. I think I like that. I think I like that. I think I do. Most importantly, when we add the highlight and we paint the when we add the highlights and we paint the lines, this is gonna look great. This is gonna look awesome. Right. we go. And I did something for the thumbnail that I actually really fell in love with. And that was the little purple on the eyelashes. I don't know how you guys felt about it. I personally felt like it was like just meant to be. I don't know what came over me, but I just really loved it. So we're gonna do that again. Miguel, welcome, hi! No, wait. Anonymous, it should have said crumpets. It was you! Thank you so much, Miguel! Also, welcome, hi! I think I hadn't seen you before today. Interesting way of coloring eyes. Thank you. I just don't know what I'm doing. My secret with coloring eyes is I just have so much fun that I'm not really realizing what I'm doing. I just do. I just do, and stuff happens. Love watching your process. I hope you love the end result. I hope by the end you're like, I'm so happy this is what I got. In fact, you know what? I was gonna do just the normal like circle like this, you know? Circle, another circle, and then circle and like another circle. I was gonna do this. But now I think I want to try do a heart-shaped highlight. I think I want to do it heart-shaped. Let's see how that looks. Cute. I think that's really cute. Mim, if you're here, tell me, what do you prefer? A heart highlight or the normal like circle highlight? Because I'm liking both of them. And this is why I never finish drawing. I just like so many of the options. The heart, yes. Isn't the light coming from the opposite direction? You know what? You're right. But instead of just deleting this, I'm gonna hide it just in case. I'm gonna do it. You know, where the light comes from is a myth. It's just a myth. You could be a good artist that pays attention to that stuff. Or you could be me, having so much fun doing the eyes that you forget about basic stuff. Like, where is the light coming from? I think that is so cute. The only thing I want to do is change the white of the eyes to be a little bit less white, just so it stands up. No! Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something I really like doing. I'm gonna do a little bit of airbrushing of this color right behind the heart. Just enough so that the heart shape is noticeable. And it gives it just a little bit of extra shine, but it's not why we're doing it. We're doing it just so that it's a bit more clear that there's a heart. There you go. It's adorable. The hearts are cute. I think so, isn't it? Light is a government conspiracy. Wake up, shape up. I mean, listen. It's all an illusion. I should be laughing too much. It's all an illusion. Where are the eyes? The white of the eyes. What are they? White, 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 white. Where are the eyes? There we go. We're gonna make this. How wide did I go? 95. Let's go to 91 and 4. Just enough so that the eye has, the highlight has a bit more contrast. There we go. And this is already looking, so much cuter than the other version. Okay, eyes. We're gonna count them as done. And I'm gonna take a tiny little bit of a breather. It's just gonna be 2 minutes or less. It's just gonna be 2 minutes or less. Oh, this is done. I'll be right back. Art doesn't need to be accurate as long as it's convincing. Yeah, exactly. It's just a trick to steal the fluoride from your water. What? Alright, be right back. It's just 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. I'll be right back. And here we see a very rare BRB screen in use. Yeah, I barely use it, right? That's because I tend to, well, I don't tend to have stuff like this, which is like, oh, I need I need to give myself a refresher. Loving this BGM? Let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you what it is. Wait. It's from Harris Heller. This one is called Here Comes the Night. Here Comes the Night by Stream Beats by Harry Heller. Welcome back. Thank you. It's from the album Ambience, I think, or something. It has a crystal, a purple crystal floating, kind of. All right, now I really wanna check what I did on this purple at the edges. I really like that. I really liked how that looked. So I'm gonna try it. Just a little bit. I think it looks very cute. I don't know. I just really think it looks cute. Wait, you drew a picture of the thing you're drawing a picture of to advertise, right? Kind of. I just colored the lines quickly for the thumbnail. And I used the coloring that I did last time, basically. But yeah. Oh, I see. Well, that's fine. I think that's not the tool I used last time. Was it this? No, it wasn't. Was it this? Oh, yeah. This is the one. This is the one. I think this looks very cute. I think it gives it a little bit of a, like a little bit of something, you know? A little bit of an extra shine. Take care, Kato, Elise, good to see you. That meme looks terrific. Have a wonderful stream. Goodbye, James. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you for checking up on me. Thank you. I'm feeling really good about that. I'm feeling really good about that. Let's finish painting these lines. Just because I noticed that they hadn't been painted. I think that's looking very cute. Wait. Yep. This also has to be white. There. I think that's looking good. If anything, maybe this one should be a tiny bit darker because they're getting quite lost. But I think that looks very good. To the point that maybe, just maybe, we will get by with just gradients and hard light. Are the eyelashes there? Oh, I forgot the eyelashes! They're not, but I can do it quickly. Like so. There. Maybe I went a bit too crazy with the purple. Maybe that didn't need to be that strong, that much of a purple. But I don't know, I like adding a little bit of color to the corners of the eyes. I think it makes them pop. Alright, and now that that's done, we are going to do a couple of gradients. Like for the hair. Oh, this is the lines. I'm dumb. The colors, here. Just having a couple of gradients and combining it with a very moderate amount of where did I put the tail? Here. Of hard shadows. That might work wonders. Oh, wrong layer. Here. That's where we're gonna refine this hair. Now, the trick is, I like the purple. I'm glad you do. Since daylight saving time starts soon, will you start your streams at 3 p.m. EST like you did back in October? I think so. I'm not going to change my time in my, like, when I, in my country, start streaming. But I do have to be cautious of when that is, if that changes. So once I've done the gradients, I'm going to lower the opacity to maybe like 60%. And do we have anything else that needs specific? Yeah, this. That needs like specific soft gradienting. Let's add the lights first, instead of doing the shadows first, and see how that looks. Actually, the hoodie still needs a little bit of gradient. It's barely there, but it helps, like, so much. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. It gives it a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of life. I did something and I feel a little bit better now. You're looking so good. Thank you. Thanks, I'm trying. I'm trying to be chill, but kind of fast, if that makes sense. Now, another thing that I have to consider is that the edges of the hair are kind of pinkish, so I am going to lightly color the base. And see how the gradients handle. And if the gradients don't really handle well, I guess we'll have to see. I think maybe I have to readjust the gradients. It is supposed to be just like the little tips, so maybe that was too much. But I would say that's probably nice. It's crazy what a difference some shading can make. Just a little bit of shading can make the world of difference. Just like such a difference. But the true difference is in the lights. Just wait until I do the lights and oh my god, that changes everything. In fact, let's do the lights right now. We're gonna do them a little bit pinkish. I don't really like full white highlights. And I don't know if I want to do like a very well-defined shape or if I want to do like a blurry, like I normally go for like a blurry thing, like something like this. But with chibis you can really just play around with it. But I think for now we're just gonna go with the basic, just like blurry, weird shape. I normally just scribble at first and then I refine with the eraser. I don't know why, it's just easier that way for me. And yeah, color her all black and purple and make her god. We're not turning everyone into gods just because I turned myself into a god. We are respecting here. Maybe it's very cute and pastel-y. So we're gonna respect that. Now this is way too long. We're gonna tone it down a little bit. I think I'm going for it right now. I think I'm going for this kind of like vibe. Punk me Chibi for next birthday? Not everyone likes to be God. Yeah, I did that in the anti-Valentine's karaoke session. I'm sorry if I'm speaking less, but I'm just... Woo! I'm struggling. I am struggling with my like face. But I really want to finish this. I really want to finish it, so I'm gonna try a little more. I'm gonna try a little harder. Still chill, but you know, I'm gonna really try. The highlights really do make all of the difference. You're doing great so far, 30 minutes? I'm really close. I know how that feels. I've been struggling with a face for decades. You better not be mean to yourself. That better not be you being mean to yourself, okay? I know that the light is supposed to be coming from here, but doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. As long as it looks good. That's why it was looking so weird. I forgot to make a new layer. Here. Now it looks like a shine. There, that's gonna be okay. Just one line is gonna be okay for the tail. But the truth is, once you start doing the highlights, most other stuff doesn't really even need to be there. The highlights really are the thing that changes everything. Sometimes you can get away with not doing pretty much any detail as long as you have highlights. Oh, except for this, of course. For this, we might need to do proper, like, cel-shaded shadows. As long as they're soft. You know, as long as they are not too jumping at you, jumping at your eyes. As long as the color difference is soft. But they're still there. It's still visible, it's just soft. It's not trying to jump at you. The eye really notices even if it's not super noticeable. So sometimes you can get away with just doing it very lightly. Just like this should be fine. Just like that should be fine. Now we're gonna do the opposite with the lights. Just a tiny little touch. We don't want to go too hard or else it's going to be way too visible for the eyes. It needs to be like, the effect needs to be there, but you don't need to notice it specifically. And I'm missing the shirt. It doesn't need light, not really. Not really. Is that an echo? Yes, that is a meme. Also, welcome! Welcome, Ian Alejandro Yanes Gomez. I'm sorry if I'm saying it weird. I'm not being able to pronounce quite a lot today. I do want to do, instead of light, a bit of shadow in the jacket here. Just because this is like very clearly a place for a shadow or two. And it helps with like giving it a feeling of fabric. But again, it needs to be subtle so that you don't really see it, the eye just does. I want it to be even more subtle. think that's looking pretty much done, other than finishing the highlights on the hair and of course on the gold. Oh, and I still need to do the bows. I forgot. The gold doesn't really need more than just the highlights, really. Look at that. Tell me that it's not gold. Huh? Tell me that it's not gold. So cute. Maybe we could, just because it's quick and easy, do a little bit of a shadow here. Just because it's like really quick and easy to do. With it being right there. Oh, it's here, isn't it? Yeah. Just adding a little bit of gradients, not really caring about where everything is. Just like making sure that it has a little bit of dimension to it. And of course the light, the highlight, that's what really helps make it cuter. But of course we shouldn't be focusing on anything but the essential. AKA the hair. Once the eyes, skin, and hair is done, everything else just doesn't catch the eye quite as much. Do I want to do like a stroke highlight for that bit? Probably not. Probably not. Just this should be fine for the highlights on the hoodie. Not really a lot because it's not the center of attention. Yeah, and you can see that once I do the hair, that's kind of like it. It's kind of like done. I just need to finish the highlights here. Oh, no wonder I was struggling. I was using the wrong tool. That's fine. It's alright. It's quite alright. Oh, I guess one thing that I should say, though, is this one. This. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well done! Outstanding work! Much better than the previous version. Right? Just by coloring the lines first and doing the highlights with a couple of gradients, it looks better with less work, realistically speaking. Where is that? Is it here? No. Is it here? No. Is it here? Aha! Alright. The lights of this was also changed quite a bit. Because they are like little strings. Little strings have the benefit that just by doing a little bit of a highlight on the part where you would be bending towards the light the most, it gives it so much more dimension. It's quite easy, really, to make like string materials look better. There. And I guess I'm gonna finish the bows outside of stream because it's already almost there. And I'd rather finish the highlights so that you see pretty much the finished product. Since the bows are just a tiny little detail. I would like to do there. I would like to do a little bit here. And maybe a little bit in this ones. I am a fan of having like so many hair highlights. So many hair highlights. Probably more than I should. But I just really love making hair super shiny. I can't help it. Just like with the eyes, I can't help it. It just happens. It just happens. Looks really good to me. Looks really good. Only thing that stands out is the hair in the back looks a little flat. The hair in the back can be fixed with, honestly, with a little bit of shadows. With hard shadows, like this. I did the extra lines specifically for adding shadows easily. Like this. Because when you add extra lines, you get like more information about where the clumps would be. Clumps. That's a very hard word to say right now. So is the word now. They're just really complicated words for me in this state. If you make it too shiny, it ends up looking more like a polyester costume wig. I mean, yes, but I can't help it. I really love shiny anime hair. I really love shiny anime hair. I can't help it. It's just absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, did the playlist end? I think it did. Nope, it just had paused. Weird. For some reason it paused. Wishing you a speedy recovery. Anyways, I'm about to go home. Bye, everyone. Goodbye, cookies. Hi, Ellie. Hope you're doing good. Don't overwork yourself. Hello, Fox and Knees, and welcome. Oh, I should have said it with so much energy. I am doing better. I am recovering quite well. Today is day 6 of what should be, according to the doctors, 10-ish day recovery, so I'm doing significantly better already. But as you can hear, I am still struggling with breathing and my voice is all nasal and stuff. But you know, we are getting better. We are in the process of getting better. And I really wanted to finish this drawing because it's Mim's birthday stream on Saturday. So I really wanted to finish it off, and I pretty much have. I mean, I still do have stuff that I'm gonna have to finish off stream, but given that it's literally just adding details to the bows, like the bows are all purple here, but they should have white lines and dots and white lines here, that's not a big deal. And like giving it a little bit of a gradient shadow, it's not a big deal. You guys have seen me do literally everything else, so you should already know how I'm going to do them, kind of. It's not gonna be that much of a process, but I really wanted to finish it, and I really wanted to come back to streaming, even if it had to be a little bit more controlled, a little bit more demure, a little bit more like, you know, limited. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I hope you're taking your temperature regularly to see if you haven't gotten an infection. I mean, I am taking very heavy antibacterials? Antibiotics! Sorry. My brain is not at its best. Not at its best moment, my brain. But I am taking pretty heavy antibiotics. I think I would notice if I had temperature because I don't react well to temperature. My head starts hurting a lot when I have fevers and stuff. So I would probably notice. Yeah, maybe I will decide to do something with like give it a little bit of shadow in the fluff of the ears, stuff like that. But I'm gonna have to do that off stream because look at the time. But this is basically the biggest part of the process that you guys have seen. And again, I was trying to alter my process anyways. So you got to see how I reacted to trying some stuff in a different order. you got to see how that panned out for me. Panned out. Yeah. Really hard stuff to pronounce. Oh my god, I really need... I really need my N's back. My N, my M. Would be so nice. Unfinished picture on some channel. Oh no! I am disappointed. I have disappointed my people. When I had my operation, the doctor didn't prescribe antibiotics, so my incision got infected. I left the scar. That is a bad doc. I mean, excuse me for saying this, but that is a bad doctor. Every time you're gonna have a surgery, you should have pretty strong antibiotics. Because when the body is like invaded like that, infection is like one of the biggest risks and possibilities. That is very disappointing. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Not disappointing, infuriating. That shouldn't have happened to you. I think I'm very happy with this. However, I do have one final test to run. Last time when we approached doing the hair, we spent most of the stream actually, or at least a big chunk of it, trying to get the shading of the hair. So something that I would like to try right now is to see how that shading would look in combination with this thing that I did here. That's not looking good, but I'll fix it later. I'll fix those later. Right now, I want to see what would happen if I bring up this. Where is it? Hair. Okay. What would happen if I bring the hair coloring of last time over to here? And I just erased this. And also I adapted the color to the gradient. Oh no, that is way too strong. Ah, that is way too strong. Alright, that's better. I think this could be interesting to explore with a bit more care for the details. But this could be an interesting combination, I think. It's not perfect right away, but it could work. It could work. Just to give the hair a little extra you know, to remove some of the flatness that could happen when you don't shade. Oh yeah. That's working out. That's an interesting melody. It's still from the same playlist. Definitely from the same playlist. Alright, I think this is good enough. I mean, I will keep working on it outside of the stream. But as I said before, I'm just going to like finish the details on the bows here. And maybe add a couple more shinies to the hair the same way I did up here. But you saw the process now. This is the process. This is the result. Kind of. There's still one more thing to try. There's still one more thing to try. Oh, but that's gonna take a little bit longer than I wish to refine properly. I wanted to try to give it like an outline. I still could. I mean, it's gonna be a shitty outline right now, but with a little bit of refining, this is what we could do with that outline. Oh, it's gonna be pretty bad. But, you know, we could refine it at some point. It just makes it pop a little bit more. She looks cold? Cold as in she looks like she has cold, or cold as in the drawing looks cold? The drawing has so many warm colors. Yeah, I think I like the mix of the hairs. I think I dig it. Oh, she was so blue in that moment, right? That's the selection tool. That's just the selection tool. The outline will really need to be refined, but it's not bad. It gives it like a sticker sort of feeling with the outline. And without the outline, it's just pastel-y cute. Alright, so we're gonna stop here with this today. And yeah, it is. It has been 2 hours and 7 minutes. I'm gonna stop here. This is kind of like the finished product. This is kind of the finished product. We just need the bows to have a little bit more detail and just a couple more shinies in the hair. But this is like what it would look like. I think I'm happier with this style. I spent significantly less time and mental energy that I used to with the other style, and I think it looks maybe better. I think it looks better. I can still improve here and there. I can like match some of these shadows better color-wise. But overall, I'm just really happy. It's finished. Stop being a perfectionist. No, I really need to do the details in the bows at the very least. But other than that, oh, and the skirt has little paws. But other than that, it's like, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with the result. I think it's cute. I think it's vibrant. I think it has like a lot of energy. Looks amazing. I'm so glad you like it. I'm definitely gonna finish it off stream, but it's looking good. But let her do some more work on it if she really wants. I mean, I need to do the bows at the very least. You did a good job. Thank you. Thank you. I need at the very least to do. This is what you can expect when you see the full drawing. The bows having the white, the skirt having the purple paws, and the mouth having a little bit of gradients because I forgot about the mouth again, and the fluff having a little bit of shadow work. But other than that, I think it's like, and all of those are quick stuff. All of those are quick things. It looks really good to me. Also, I picked up some useful pointers on how to use these programs from watching your work. That is so nice. I'm so happy to hear that. I know a lot of people use Clip Studio Paint instead. Whatever program you use, these techniques, these tools, I'm pretty sure exist in all of them, just with different like key bindings. But I'm pretty sure every program has the exact same kind of like tools. So I hope that helped. I'm happy that helped. Alright, let's just go wrap up rather quickly. I'm so happy how it's looking. Alright. We are going to... Oh, I didn't save the entire stream. Your hair hearts? I assume that was highlights. I assume that was the highlights that I was doing in a different like shape. I'm gonna go wrap up right now. Where am I? Why am I not there? Why am I not there? Oh, there I am. Okay. Thank you for watching, everyone. And again, sorry for like I used GIMP. It's like hell if hell had a dark mode. I had heard good stuff about it, but when I had to download a free one, I downloaded Krita. Because apparently it has, no apparently, I've used it actually. It has really good symmetry tools. A lot of interesting symmetry tools. Thank you for the stream, thank you for coming. I'm going to make the wrap up rather quick today, because I do need to go rest now. It has been a good dipping my toes back into streaming, but I've been dabbing with Krita lately. How do you like it? Thank you for the stream, Ellie. Despite your condition, be well. I love you, lamia. I'll give that one a look. Check it out. Thank you for the stream. Good night. Get well. I will keep recovering. I will still be here tomorrow, but the true test of how, like, the true back to streaming experience is probably gonna be Tuesday. Because by Tuesday, I really should be so much better. So I hope you had fun. I hope you learned stuff. And I'll go now. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you for your well wishes as well. As well, I recover. Thank you. I will keep resting to recover. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a very chill game because Sensor, welcome. Hi. Thank you for being here lurking. Guess what's your rest? Thank you. I use Krita to draw. It's really intuitive to use. Yeah, Krita is really intuitive. I like it. Go get some well-earned rest, Snake Lady. Hope you get your N's and M's back soon. I hope so too. I doubt that I'll have them tomorrow, but... Alright, thank you everyone for being here. Don't forget to stretch, drink water, eat nutritious food, sleep well. Sleep 7 to 9 hours. That sounds very bad with my current condition. Most importantly, take care of yourselves and be kind to yourselves and others. Alright, I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Bye-bye.